In any rational world and society, we would have been like, you know what? That's what they say over there.
Right.
But it isn't rational. And it's not rational for a lot of reasons that's out of our control. So the reality is this. It was very important, and I wish it could have been done in a gentler way. It was very important for people to be like, hey, we don't use that term here.
Yeah.
All right? It's very important for that. Now, I'll tell you where I feel like Tyla made a mistake.
Okay.
Right. You cannot, and she's a pop star.
Yep.
So part of being a pop star is being non-controversial.
Right.
When that happens, hey, guess what? Like on the Breakfast Club, when they asked her about it,
I'm black.
and people in the background were getting involved. No, hold on. This is the way we talk where I'm from, and she's done this recently.
Yeah.
I understand the deep and painful history that's involved with what black people call themselves. Yeah. That from Negro to black, that type of cultural technology was invented in barbershops, in people's homes, by Stokely Carmichael, at lectures, and all of that stuff. We fought to rename ourselves.
Yeah.
So while I hit on that accidentally, my bad, this is the history, learn it.
Period.
That's it. And then after you do that, if I do that, if I do something with y'all culture, after you do that, everybody else from that moment on.
Period. No.
Like after, I want everyone, if you don't hear anything else in this interview, hear this. Step into your mistakes in good faith.
Yeah.
Right? I was wrong. I appreciate the fact that I was wrong, or even not that I was wrong. My context was off in this. You see, after you do that, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. And
after you do that, when you do it for real, after you do that, if you want to continue to be mad
that's
after
on
that,
you. That's because you never liked me in the first place. And the fact that she's so young too, that she's so young too, and she's beautiful.
And
that makes you mad too.
Yeah.
Because she's beautiful too. But it's like when I was in South Africa, I went to the apartheid museum, and I was like, well, this is what the whites did to everybody. You're black, you're colored, separation, right?
Yeah, of course.
And I think too, as a pop star, your numbers count.
Of course.
What do you mean?
Record sales.
Yeah,
So she probably was like, oh, damn, let me, after the fact.
Right.
Because sometimes people think they're invincible.
Right.
Because, all you have to do is please black people with a beat and we'll shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
No, we're like this. And I like, what I like though? What I like about, and I even said this, what I like about black people, black Americans especially, getting mad at all of us, there's an awakening happening.
We know now.
And that's what I like. When they go, I don't like what you said, I was like, I'm kind of digging it because I've always been reading about this kind of, I've been around activists my whole college life. So I like there's an awakening. I don't like when no one cares. I like when cats is like, yo, I didn't like that thing you said about, I said, great. Remember when we had that one-on-one?
Yeah. We had to have a one-on-one.
We had a one-on-one. He said something, and they were like, yo, man, your boy, dog. What's wrong with him? I said, first of all, he played in the NFL. It's very black.
Right.
Okay. He played in the NFL. He was a damn good linebacker. His brother was linebacker. So first shut up with that. And so we went one-on-one. I said, why don't we do a one-on-one so you can explain yourself? But we did that. And it's okay though. Because this is like what
we're having real conversation.
I think you've explained stuff the best though. You're what you've been
But you know what else? A lot of times we say something else. We all make these cultural snafus. But normally it happens in somebody's kitchen where they go, nah, don't say that.
Right.
Don't do that. And then you go, oh, my bad. It's cool. She's just it's gonna take her a couple seconds. Like you come in Louisiana, like everybody got their jambalaya out. You better try everybody's jambalaya. If you skip somebody's jambalaya, you're gonna have an old black woman on the other side of the thing looking at you like this.
That's fact.
You're not hungry, mother.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm glad you told me that. I'll know when I go down there.
They put the food out, man. Try the food,
You gotta
bro.
eat it. You gotta eat it.
Like, bro, try the food, bro. But normally that doesn't happen in front of like 140, 150 million people.
You get to learn. You get to learn. This is why
you get to be a human being.
You get to be a human being, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit your shoes like that. Yeah, break your toe. Because like what I loved about my football experience, talking about just the people from different worlds. I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, and like I said, I want to make sure I preface this right because I grew up in Crenshaw. I didn't have white friends, right? And I didn't have I only knew white teachers, but I didn't have white friends. And I definitely didn't have Jewish friends. And so here I am singing Michael Jackson. Like, and I was like,
don't sing.
And I was like, everybody. And then there was the K word.
Yeah.
I had no idea what that meant. Michael Jackson singing it, I'm singing it. I didn't know. And one of my teammates, goes, you can't say that. I go, what? That's Michael Jackson. What are you talking about? You can't say that word. I'm going, what word? Like this was, college. Yeah. I genuinely had no exposure to this. And I go, oh, really?
Yeah.
Never heard it, never seen it, didn't say it. Right. After that, I didn't say it. And it was, I swear, it was like my boy told me and said, you know what? I'm gonna go tell the people in the music industry. Because after that, they started going, like, and if you listen to the song now,
it was a thing.
There's a whole thing about it, right? But I didn't know.
And Mike had to come out and talk about it.
And Mike had to come out and talk about that.
And that's a slur that's rarely used because they're very protective over it.
Right.
That's why I wish the N-word would fly away.
I
wish that would go away. I wish it would.
I wish it would.
We were sensitive, like, nah, we don't do that.
Right.
Because even when I talk about the word, I don't say this, when you say tard, and you say even retarded, it was like, it got everybody offended about 7-8 years ago when comedy be like, you said retarded. I said, but there was a comic before me that used the N-word and you didn't even flinch. Right. You didn't even say, hey, can we not use that word? I had a white lady, it's always them in comedy. They were like, oh, I said retarded.
I think I was there for this one.
I mean, you might have been. I said some word retarded. I was talking about something. She goes, hey, that's not a good word. I go, but you heard 18 times from the previous comic and you didn't flinch.
But they didn't hear.
Right, exactly.
They bought.
And she just kept going.
We sell our pain.
No doubt.
In a very direct way that other cultures don't.
Yes.
So like.
I'm gonna put a button on this one real quick for things, just so I make sure I wrap that all the way up. I learned from that situation in private. Had I made that mistake out front or whatever, we wouldn't be given the grace, right?
Yeah.
And I was genuinely did not know that, right? And that's part of it, like with the Tyla situation or whatever is like, you can't even be human. Like everyone expects you to be perfect. And you say it all the time on this podcast where it's just like, yo, we're just talking. We're having conversation. These things are going to happen.
But we're always careful with everybody else's slurs, but those people will call us the N-word in a heartbeat.
I'll tell you straight up, even with the Tyler thing, I learned a lesson about myself in my reaction. Once again, I wasn't trying to hear that. It's very important for me to continuously push myself, Rachel to push me, everybody in my life to push me, people to push me to continuously remember that all of this stuff is not rational. Incivility, being draconian about people's mistakes, it's not rational. That's not how things are. Right? That's just not the way you're supposed to be. Like the way you're supposed to be is you're supposed to be able to say, and this is on both sides, meaning you're not supposed to dig into that you do wrong and refuse accountability. But once that accountability comes, man, and I feel like, to be honest with you, I've seen the way she's handled it recently, and I think it's cool.
No, I think she's coming.
I think she's really talked about it, and the last time particularly, and she's young. The last time particularly, I'm like, you know what, man? Let Tyler dance, man. Let Tyler dance, let Tyler sing. Are we obsessed with liking somebody for 5 minutes and then torturing them for as long as we can?
If you're successful, that is for sure. It is.
That's a human
from the TMZ guy that came.
New drop. It's in 154 collection, embroidered mask shirt. We got the soccer jerseys in.
Gold.
You can see it. Come on, you know what you gotta do. 154africa.com. Go get it. Stop wasting time.
Look. 154. We all connected, baby. You already know. I'm talking 154. We bringing Africa around the whole globe. Ain't no place like home.